Hi, my name's Alex Mayer, president of Zeusk.
Sharon Jason, USA Today, and I am a behavior and relationships reporter.
Sean Christian, Friend Finder Networks, vice president, sales.
Tom DeZonier, president of GoToMobi.
Alex Capislotro, founder and CEO of At the Pool.
Scott Llewellyn, CEO and founder of a consulting company called Mesic Media.
My name's Jeff Reichard. I am CEO of Eclipso Mobile Video Solutions.
My name is Monica Babczyk. I'm CEO of WNM.com.
Peter Christopher from the Christian Filipina.
My name is Catherine Cook. I'm one of the co-founders and VP of Brand Strategy at VB.
Hi, my name is Frank Seifert. I'm the CEO of Matchmatrix.com.
My name is Elijah Porter. I'm the Mobile Media Director here at Moxie Media Group.
Alexander Dabilov from San Francisco. The company I run is called Viral.
Alexander Sakin, CEO and founder of MobApp LLC.
Andrew Weinrich, I'm the chairman of Meet Moi.
My name is Stephen Dean. I am the CEO of Dateworking.
Stephen Ganesh, I'm one of the founders on a mobile dating company called Jingu.
Hi, my name is Jess Carbonneau. I'm with 3 Day Rule. I'm the sociologist for the dating site.
My name is Martin Chenier and I'm the CEO of Réalisation Tremor.
My name is Mike Polner. I'm a product marketing manager at AppsLar.
Friend Finder Networks is a conglomeration of social and dating network sites.
In the dating space, we drive installs and signups for dating advertisers. We also work in a lot of other verticals other than dating to drive just about any type of action that you can on mobile phones.
My company, we're a group of media buyers, and basically what we do is we work directly with dating advertisers in order to send high-quality leads and drive app installs as well for their dating products. And that's basically why we're here, just to expand on that business.
At the Pool is a social discovery platform to meet new people based on your interests.
Mesic Media is my personal company that I do consulting services for mobile apps. The co-founder of Grindr is my claim to fame. I was with that company for nearly 5 years, and I decided to split back on my own.
Mobile Video Solutions is private encrypted video. You get to invite specific people to go see your video. We're really antisocial, but we're polite.
Zeusk is the #1 mobile dating app. We have our behavioral matchmaking engine matches about 40 million singles around the world.
We have a site for women who are from the Philippines, either live in the Philippines or elsewhere in the world, and to meet people who want to meet Filipinas.
We are a consulting service for relationships, and we have just come out with a new app called Click or Clash. It's a rating app that rates two people as friends and lovers.
Viral will promote videos on the web, and we embed video content natively as part of the viewer's experience on blogs, independent sites, Facebook games, and mobile apps.
Meet Moi is a location-based mobile dating service, accessible from the mobile web, downloadable apps, iPhone and Android, and also there's a desktop application.
3 Day Rule is an exclusive online dating site that helps singles find love in Los Angeles and New York, and we're soon to be launching in San Francisco.
Meet Me is a social network for meeting new people. We compare ourselves to the online or mobile version of the bar or coffee house, where you can go hang out and chat and meet new friends.
AppsLar is a mobile demand side platform, or DSP. We help app marketers and mobile media buyers acquire more users effectively.
Dateworking is an online dating consultancy in which I help both individuals and companies get better at what they do.
Jingu, we started off in social discovery, but over the last year we've transitioned into mobile dating. We have a portfolio of apps that primarily started off in BlackBerry, but we've been largely focused on the iOS space for the last year.
This is my first time at iDate. I was here to moderate a great panel of wonderful speakers. It went, I think, extremely well. Lots of questions from the audience, and we talked a lot about mobile being the future.
It's a great iDate, great hotel. The SLS Hotel is a beautiful host hotel for it. Great weekend to have it in Los Angeles. It's a good time to come down. The city, the weather is perfect, and you're literally going to be able to come and see every decision maker you want to see from every major dating site. You're going to come down, you're going to see what's new, you're going to see new marketing, new technology, you're going to see who the movers and shakers are, and you're going to meet the person that's going to be great 2 years from now.
I like this one. This one's niche into mobile, which is obviously our niche. So this one's been quite good for us.
This is my first time at iDate. It's been a great experience so far. You know, some really cool things, people talking about building brands, and we do pools around all sorts of things, and so we got some pretty cool ideas.
It's actually my second time here at iDate. and I love it. It's a fantastic conference. There's just as much engagement with the attendees, but I think the way the playing field and the dating products out there, everything's sort of settling and condensing, and instead of a lot of noise in the marketplace, people are focusing a bit more, both on their experience and on what they want to give their users. The questions and the discussions at this year's iDate are more specific to finding specific solutions for networks instead of create everything you can with features and technology.
It is my first time at iDate. I found the conference provided me a lot of opportunity to meet a lot of people who came from all over the world. And just have an opportunity to be with and meet and find out their marketplaces and their specific needs.
Yeah, I've been to a few iDate conferences. They're interesting. I meet a lot of people that I learn from, and I also hope that, I get new ideas from this conference. I think it's pretty smart to focus this iDate on mobile because that's where online dating is going.
We're here to help strategize for how we should finish the mobile application that we're working on right now.
I'm here to just learn about some of the trends in the space.
I've attended 3 iDate conferences. I meet lots of people. I find out what's going on in the industry. And this particular conference is focused on mobile dating. Most important things that I've learned about so far is the viral aspect of promoting a mobile app. The presentations have been absolutely wonderful. The people have been sharing what their experiences have been, how to shortcut the process, and how to avoid the pitfalls. I think it's been absolutely terrific.
As you know, iDate is the premier conference when it comes to internet dating, and it's also on the cutting edge of mobile. And as I just mentioned, I'm the mobile director here at Moxie Media, and this is the #1 place for me to be in terms of making contacts and networking.
This is the first time at iDate. It's been a cool experience, and some of our partners who we work with were some of the other speakers, and so it's really cool to kind of see them interact and speak at a conference.
This is my first time stay at iDate in Beverly Hills at the SLS Hotel. I've really enjoyed the event so far. I've come into contact with a lot of very interesting people from throughout the industry, people who have white labeling for dating sites, individuals who are starting up sites, and dating site insiders, and it's been a really interesting experience so far.
This is my second iDate, once in Miami, once here. Today's the mobile conversation I thought was terrific. I wish we'd focus more on future.
It is my first time at iDate. Beautiful venue. Beverly Hills is beautiful as well.
This is actually the second iDate I've been to. I was very impressed with the last one in Las Vegas, and I'm a customer for life at this point. I find that it's a very targeted conference as opposed to something like ASW, which is, a broad spectrum. Here we get to really zero in on mobile, and we get to also zero in on dating at the same time, and that's very invaluable.
It's great. No, it's great. It's a lot of good people here, a lot of smart people, innovators, and that's what mobile's about, and I'm really happy to be here.
Meeting a lot of CEOs, a lot of people who are running their own companies, their own firms. I think the last talk someone did a raise of hands for how many people were running their own companies, and almost all the hands went up. So great people here.
So I've met a lot of peers in the conference, people who are dealing with the same challenges that we do and are trying to solve the same problems. It is definitely one of the most relevant online dating conferences I've been to.
Definitely decision makers, and that's really good. That's a big challenge when reaching out to companies, finding somebody who knows what they're talking about and somebody who could execute on the conversation that you're having.
We're seeing senior people, and we're seeing, more importantly, decision makers, which I think is the key. A person can be a director of mobile video or a director of mobile strategy, and really that's the person you want to begin with anyway.
I think you're seeing a good mix in terms of some more senior VPs, a couple media buyers who are actually also in our target market, marketers, CEOs, etc.
Peers, CEOs, product people, designers, visionaries, people who have products out there, and people who have just ideas that they want to bring to market. It's really sort of a cornucopia of social networking for the dating industry.
It's great to meet new people, good resources, new sources, people I can contact in the future.
I would say a lot of CEOs, a lot of biz dev people, and also people who are just kind of interested in learning about dating, learning about the industry, what's going on there, to some PR people.
The interesting thing is, you can be in your head all the time and you'll never get perspective, but the second you talk to somebody else in the industry, it can be a CEO, it can be a designer, it can be a secretary, and when you talk to other people in the dating industry, they sort of spike innovation within your own head, and that's part of the reason I come here. I get to talk to other people, bounce my ideas off them, see what they're up to, maybe show each other apps we're working on, and sort of get real-world feedback in a casual and professional setting.
I'm meeting some very high value targets actually. As you know, if you take a look at the list of speakers here, you'll see that every top dating company in terms of mainstream dating right now, mobile, is all here. You've got eHarmony, Zeus, Match.com, and we've actually been able to secure some meetings with these people, and hopefully we're going to yield some great business out of that.
We've been meeting some dating site owners, some people who designed applications.
Some people, from really large dating sites and a few from small ones that are just starting out.
CEOs, VPs, and of websites, investors.
Quite high level marketing managers of some of the larger dating sites, other performance marketers and ad networks similar to myself, and just seeing what's out there in the industry and sort of keeping our ear to the ground.
I'd say the one that stands out the most is probably Scott Llewellyn's talk, because I'm one of the founders of Grindr and just talked about designing, or the right way to design for your mobile app, and just his experience with growing Grindr to 6 million people is pretty impressive. So, some really good ideas, really good talks.
Yeah, I think the area that really was most enjoyable, quite frankly informative, was Mark Brooks. Tremendous insight. He had videos of his interviews with 16 different key people in the mobile industry, and it was very insightful. There's no way I could have gotten this information without attending the conference.
Peter Ma from Spotbite has been amazing. He approached his presentation from an engineering perspective, which is the opposite end of what I do, which is approaching it from product and design, and listening to an engineer talk about the trials and tribulations of working with designers and trying to make an engineering idea work well on humans was very insightful. I enjoy listening to coders and tech people talk because it's not how I think, and it often makes me rethink my approach to designing interfaces and experiences.
You know what? I really enjoyed all the panels that I went to. I can't really say that there was one that stood out so much better than all the other ones because I really liked sitting down. But you know what? Ty was really entertaining this week. He actually hit a home run because he was so fun. I think he actually might get assassinated later on by a bunch of women who said we're like 4 out of 10. I think they actually might kill him later. But it was actually a good week. All the speakers were awesome.
I really liked the session this morning with the CEOs of some of the larger dating companies. The guys from MeetMoi, eHarmony, and Zeus was very informative. Those are all people that we work with, and it's always interesting to hear, what their strategy is and what their opinion is on the state of their businesses.
CEO therapy session was awesome. It was extremely useful. We got some really good ideas and just had a blast up there.
Been to a few sessions, just peeked my head in to listen. Obviously, I'm not an advertiser, so for me, not everything was relevant from that standpoint. But from the traffic standpoint, very good conversations I'm having with people, and really a lot of the value I get is just the random conversations I'm having with people I run into. There's definitely a lot of ideas and a lot of good connections that might yield a lot of potential in the future.
I've attended 2 sessions so far, and I found the content to be fairly interesting to date.
I got a lot of business done here. I may have landed a few new consulting clients who have tremendous apps out there, and they came to me and showed me the apps and said, do you want to work together? I love doing that. So the potential for new clients obviously has worked, and I may find myself busy in the coming months.
We've met a lot of contacts here. We've got a lot of deals on the go. We're in negotiations as we speak, and I can't say enough about how well this conference is organized and all the people that are here. It's very great.
I think I have close to 7 accounts that will be signing up out of this.
Of course. At every iDate, you get business done.
Had some interesting meetings, and I met some good and interesting people.
I just presented on some topic on mobile dating, how to improve your app with data. And I just met 2 ladies afterwards who are interested in buying some media from us as well.
Yes, as a matter of fact, we have. We've been discussing a lot of options with some of our partners here on better ways to monetize our current mobile parameters, and also we've got ideas from some new dating products, actually.
It's been a bit of an eye-opener in the sense of, I think, like you said, we know our mobile, but this is the first session that I've attended, and already I'm seeing value just in terms of the things I'm learning on the mobile marketing side. I come from a product background, so building mobile apps is my thing. I'll talk for hours about the technology. I'll talk for hours about how you build a really good, engaging experience. But getting to understand how you attract users and drive them into the application has not been my forte, and it's been good so far. I've been picking up some good things.
More ideas about traffic generation. and some of the issues around mobile and RTB, and advertiser front, kind of how to talk to advertisers in a better, more efficient way about mobile to get them to get on board with making mobile work for their back end.
Mobile is where it's at, but the interesting thing is as mobile becomes more successful, you see concepts and technologies and features trickle over to desktop experiences. I think the desktop is definitely secondary at this point. I don't think it'll ever retake mobile, but you might see a sort of convergence where it's not a question of mobile or desktop, but rather where is the user consuming this experience on what type of platform? I mean, would you define iPad as mobile? Sure, but it also has some desktop overlap.
There's a lot of really interesting stuff happening in the market space that I didn't know about, that I found out from just sitting down and socially having a cup of coffee with someone who I'd never met before.
What I did find out is that there's a lot of new ideas. I knew about most of these things, but as far as potential trend stories and what's for the future, gave me clarified the picture, so to speak.
It's been an endless stream of ideas. I'm kind of overwhelmed. I've just met probably like 10 different people in a row who are now like my golden referrals for so many different things that I can help people with when it comes to consulting.
One of the ideas that I got was the user experience industry is going towards this flat approach. It's no surprise to anyone that mobile apps, especially being led by Google, are going in this flat design direction, but I think what that's actually doing is making the experience flat as well, where you find people aren't so reliant on putting 20, 30 buttons in their app. They're more reliant on minimizing the amount of buttons and focusing more on making fewer things do things better. So the ideas I've received here are to pull back further on user experience, user interface, and really approach things from a minimalist aspect.